Okay, this is your website now. We are reviewing. You need to remove these ads that you manually place. This one I'm hovering my mouse on.
Okay, okay.
Because when the traffic starts coming, you start getting massive earning, and Google might use this to frown at you since they were not the one that placed it. Like placing ads to push your website down is actually bad for Google AdSense. Can you see your website content is pushed down? An
Yes,
average person
yes.
that visits this website that will most likely click this ad. You know, if I'm clicking the ads from a category on your website, I will be served ads relating to that category. Most importantly, relating, if I'm coming from, let's say, Facebook or Google Ads, the ads will be related to employment, education, etc. or jobs. Okay,
Yeah.
so, and they will be clicking it more often, which will increase your CTR, click-through rate, and Google will frown at it. So you need to remove this ad. Two, your category is not complete. So you just have scholarship and jobs. It's not complete. We need visa or passports. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. I'm following.
So we need that. Okay. Your flyout menu, you still have ads. Just remove. See, the funny thing about this website is this kind of thing we are doing is that you don't need to put ads everywhere for you to really earn. That's just the truth, because this traffic will keep coming and there are people who are really eager to get something. So most likely your ads will speak for itself and they'll click. So, and Google by itself show ads like this one, you have to leave it. Okay, you have played, you are the one that plays this, right?
No, no, that's Google.
This footer ad,
Yes, yes, Google.
are you sure? Because I can see the
Yeah.
advertisement flag on top of it. I mean this one.
Yes. Okay, 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 okay. That's me.
You
Wait,
know.
is that a statistic?
That's it.
Hey, that's right.
Okay, why all these other ones on your category? It's you, right?
Yeah, 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 yes.
Not too bad. So we'll go to one of your categories now, see? Because while running these ads, it is the category you'll be sending traffic to. Are you there? Not a post.
Yes,
It is
yes.
categories you'll be sending traffic to, not a post. That is why inside your campaign, you have one ad set with three different ads, three or more different ads. I'll dive into my own advert now why I explain this. I've explained this in a previous video where I made a screen recording, but the audio was too poor. So you just give me at most 30 minutes of your time this morning. We'll go over everything, but I want to start with reviewing your website. Okay. While I
Okay.
review your website, I think I should still go over to one of my websites to show you. Now, we talked about 3 categories or more, let's say 4 categories. Now, have you installed and configured the WP Repost plugin I talked about in the first video?
Yes, yes, yes.
You know what the WP Repost does, right?
Yes, it's auto publish post.
Republish post. Now, this post will be republished in November 13th.
Mm.
Okay, that's what auto. That's why you run this advert to your category. And the way I tell people is that it's not as if you cannot start with 10 posts, but make sure at least in a day you drop one post daily, so that after 30 days stretch, you post 30 posts in 30 days stretch. Forever and ever, you do not even have to add posts. You just come once in a while, you make a post, you come once in a while, you make a post, because this post will be republished across various categories. And since you're running the advert to a category, it looks natural for Google, because this post that will be at the top that most people will likely click today, tomorrow they will not click it. It will be a different post that have been moved on top because of the WP repost.
Yes.
And also the kind of way you are writing your article for scholarship. I'm not sure you are using the writer we gave to you anyway. This one looks more like
Mhm.
you are writing it yourself, right?
Yes, yes.
Uh, well, this is not how, well, this is part of the post for scholarship, but there's a kind of thing Africans are looking for. They don't want to start seeing scholarship. They have a problem. Your post should be solving most of their problem. For example, talking about sponsors. It's not as if these people cannot apply, but most of the application, you need visa, you need sponsor, you need this. So if you are writing more about their problem, about posts that are solving their problem, your click-through rate will be higher and people will likely click on advert to see the post. For example, you write about sponsors available in so place in Canada. You can say sponsors available in Toronto, Canada. Anybody that sees it, even if it is somebody that has money to travel, they'll likely want to see sponsors. You can come again and say how to free visa application, blah, blah, blah. But mind the way you use free too much, okay? Especially for advance. Then, okay, there's somebody coming in. Hello. Who is Jumoke? Is Jumoke Ishmael? Hello. Jumoke, or is Jumoke Tunes? Speak up. I want to know who's on this live. OJ.
I'm online.
I know. What's your name?
Kazim.
Oh, okay. So Kazim, I'm currently reviewing Ayola's, that is Daniel's website.
Okay.
So it has issues. I'm pointing at it. So, but we're already recording this video. So most definitely a replay will be available. But we'll continue from where we stop. So as I was telling you, Daniel, the kind of post you write is something that solves their problem. It's not as if this kind of your posts wouldn't work. Fully funded. Looks like you are just repeating things. Instead of using fully funded, you can use a different word. So you don't look, copy and paste. We know these scholarship posts are easier to write because you just go to scholarship website, copy the title, blah, 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 change one or two things. But mostly you should be writing about sponsors, visa, passports. If you check my website, I have some posts like passport offices in Toronto, passport offices in this. These are what people really want to read about. And you know that these people are not foreigners, they are Africans. Well, when we start running, we'll run an advert here. So you see how it is. This is for your category. We are running all adverts to a category. So I'll open one category to review. As earlier said, you don't need much adverts scattered across the post. So I'll open one of the categories or one of the.
I didn't want to meet guys, so I just did.
So if you want to talk, please mute yourself. So
what are we for?
If you want to talk, you mute yourself. If you want to talk to someone else, you mute yourself, okay? So you don't distract us. Now, I've opened one of your posts. There are so many things that are lagging. The social following bar, because these people want to still follow you on social media. The fly out menu for the Telegram I talked about in the last video. It means you have not really installed some of the plugins I talked about and set it up. Now, it's not as if long post isn't good. Okay, this post is not too long. Now, where does this click here to apply go to? It goes to an external link, right? No, okay, it goes to your category back. Okay, that's fair enough. You must try to make sure that people, you are giving information.
The link is no follow, like it opens in a new tab. Is that fine?
Yeah, no problem with that. What I'm trying to, I was thinking this link is taking people outside your website because you must try as much as possible to keep them within your website. And this thing is too big. See, when you start earning this big money, you want to try as much as possible to stay compliant, not as if you are forcing or pushing, but you are just giving information because Google will constantly want to review the website to see if you are really offering what you say you are offering. Okay, I can see join Facebook, join Twitter. We should need a Telegram here. Okay. You are there, right? We need Telegram here. Join Facebook. You don't even need Facebook. You need WhatsApp. That one will link them to that WhatsApp code I gave to you guys. You need WhatsApp, Twitter, and Telegram. That's all. You can hear me, right? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Please stay with me so I'll know you are hearing me, because it's hard. It has to be conversational, so we can cover things. So we don't need, as I earlier said, we don't need Facebook. We need Twitter, Telegram, and WhatsApp. That WhatsApp will link to the WhatsApp as I explained in the last video. I've checked most of you guys' websites. You guys are not even set. You are not even looking at my own website. As you can see, my own website, I come into the website, it tells me this. Your major concern, the truth, let me shock you with this truth. The truth is the amount you spend on advertising will not, the amount you spend on adverts will not give you the kind of money that you earn on your AdSense. It is this storage that you are storing this traffic, republishing to this traffic, that will boost your earnings. That's just the truth of it. If you $10,000 is and 10,000 naira is 3,000, is 3,000 naira. $10 is 3,000 naira. If you go to Facebook around 3,000 ads, you will not make even this $10 I'm talking about. It is when you start storing this traffic and constantly resharing to these channels that you need. As you can see, you come to my website, it tells you this. Some few may want to join the Telegram. You click on, you see my category is clearly written. My team is simple. And I think your website, you don't even have a privacy policy page yet. You don't have privacy policy page yet. If Google AdSense comes to review your website, it's an instant block because you don't have privacy policies. You don't even have disclaimer. You have to come out really professional as possible. You see the links I'm having. Now, I have this disclaimer boldly written because it is needed for you that are running adverts, especially if you want to run adverts on Google AdWords. Even at that, they will not accept most of these adverts. You are seeing jobs, secure jobs in Canada, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And I've muted you now. And the kind of post you write really matters. I make my website as simple as possible. Let me open one of the pages. You see, I open one of the pages. I clearly mark my adverts that this is advertisement. Even at that, I still make so much money. If I remove all these things, it will just be too much. You get? So I still make it. So clearly mark it so that if AdSense come, they'll know that this person is offering value. They'll not just block your AdSense randomly. So you have to think like them. You see, in all of these pages, the only one I place by myself is just this and this. Just two. The rest you will see on this website. Okay, and these three. The rest you will see is from AdSense, like this one now. It's from AdSense. But let me close it and see. Now, there's none. Okay, there's one of my own here that was closed by AdSense. So you see, Twitter, the WhatsApp. This WhatsApp will randomly link you to WhatsApp, and this Telegram will join you to Telegram. I know why I'm saying this. I'm hammering about storing this traffic because that's where the real big bag really is. When you see people who are eager, you make sure you store them, especially on email. Now, if you scroll down my post, you see this email lead. I capture them via email. You see this email lead now. I talked about it on the last audio. Even this thing I'm repeating, I'm still repeating it here again. Most of you guys, your websites aren't really ready at all. So I store my email leads here. Then you can choose to add your social, these same three things here. You can choose to add it here so that people will follow you. So I think that's about that. I've just explained the overview. The website is long, but not too long. You don't need this. If there's a way you can remove this, are you there? Let me unmute you.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm here with you.
If there's a way you can remove this, you don't need all this irrelevant admin. There's a way you can remove it anyway, because I removed mine. There's a plugin that say hide auto profile.
Yeah, I can remove it. I can
If you
remove
don't,
it.
if you cannot use the plugin, you can just edit your theme and go there and comment the part. Then
Yeah.
you have already removed comment. That's good. So this one, everything looks good so far. Just put your disclaimer at the bottom. Then what else? Put your disclaimer at the bottom. Then okay, your advert isn't displaying here. So your advert should be on category. Complete your category. So we'll start this video proper now. So we'll start from advertisements, Facebook adverts. As you can clearly see now, I'm using my wife's Facebook account to run adverts, and I'm spending about 30K per day on adverts. Okay, on 2 different blogs anyway. I just run it for 2 different blogs. And as you can see, this advert should have been performing more. One is performing better, which is this book self. It should have been performing much more, but my ad copy has been old. It is old. And in the last video, I talked about changing it. I've not had time to change it. Maybe during the course of this video, we'll change it together. But before then, I'll teach you how to create the type of ads. Are you following?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So as I tell people, when you deposit on, everyone should know how to deposit money on Facebook ads. You come here, you click on billing. You click on billing, follow the rest step, and you deposit. You check your account quality. You must still check your account quality to know how far you are doing. Most definitely, if you run your first ad on Facebook, they must ask you to provide passport or verification method before you can continually run it ad. It's not a norm. Even if you submit it before they ask you, they'll still ask you again. So I advise you make sure. And now the issue with people not receiving email, I think the email code that they are sending to email, it seems not just a few people are experiencing this, a whole lot of people are experiencing that the email will not come. So I just hope it doesn't affect any of us. So now we'll assume you have deposited like 10K inside our Facebook ad account. We'll come here, you create an ad. When creating an ad, the consideration is traffic. You make sure you name your ad. I can say updateme.com. Are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Updateme.com as the campaign name. The ad set. Update me ad set. The ad, I can say update me ad 1, because we'll be creating many ads under. Instead of calling it ad 1, I can just call it ad job. Please mute yourself if there's noise around you. Now we'll do it by category. Under jobs, we'll have like 3 ads under jobs. Scholarship will have like 3 ads under scholarship, and so on and so forth. So they add job 1, then you click continue. When you click continue, it takes you to this page. Not everything here, apart from budgets. You click on this budget on. You set the amount you want to spend a day. Let's say you deposited. Let's say you deposited 10,000 naira. I would advise you don't start so big so that you don't raise a flag for Facebook. Because if you start your advert the first day and you start spending 10,000 per day, Facebook will, the algorithm will, their AI will try to lock you out, because a new advertiser cannot just spend big. Even myself, that is a big advertiser, when I started, I couldn't even spend 15,000 per day. They will give me a warning that I'm trying to spend above my normal spending. You get? And if I say continue, they might likely review to see the kind of ads I want to spend that much. So let's say you can start with 2K per day or 3K per day, depending on if they accept. Then here, this campaign bid strategy, you edit it, click bid, you click this other option, click bid cap. Okay. When you click bid cap, that will be all you need to do here. Then you click next. Next will take you to this update me asset, which is your website asset. You click next. That's taking me to my update assets. The traffic is to websites. Okay. Then this end date, no end date. Now this audience, you just come here, you click edit. When you click edit, you remove Nigeria. Then you come here, you search Africa. Then you just click on Africa. That will be all. I've just targeted Africa. Note, myself and several other people are struggling for this Africa traffic. That is why once in a while I should be updating or adding more ads under my various ad sets, with new images, so that as more people seeing one type of image, they'll be like they have clicked this advert before. So I should constantly be changing my image. For several months now, nearly 6 months, I haven't changed my image. That's why my earnings has been shrinking. My clicks have been shrinking. When I started with 3,000 naira spent, I could get 2,000 clicks. Now imagine me spending 15K and I'm getting just 4,000 clicks. You see, it's poor. So my negligence is costing me, but I'm just being happy because the remaining social storage I've been doing, social traffic storage, is giving me much money. Ordinarily, I should be wary and changing my image once in a while. So now the age range, you can leave it 18 to 65, but I'll just say 18 to 50. Are you there?
Yes.
For the languages,
Yes.
automatic, link click, bid control, you set here to 20 so that Facebook would know that you want to spend money on your ad. You don't just come. What this bid control means is how much do you want to be charged per click? It is not as if Facebook will charge you this 20 naira, but Facebook will most likely show your ad to those people who come here and put 1 naira per click. Yeah. Facebook will know that this guy is a big advertiser. He wants to spend money. Show his ad. It's not as if they will charge you that 20 naira per click. It will most likely be less. It may be high at first. Let's say 5 naira per click. But as optimization, Facebook has a learning mechanism. They will learn your ads, know what your ad is about, know your pages, etc. And note, if you are running advert, well, we'll get to that page. We'll get to that page now. So you don't have anything more to do here. You click next, then it takes you to the advert. Here is where things really gets funny, entertaining. So you choose your Facebook page you want to use for your advert. Choose your Facebook page. Now you can see this is when I was starting online immigration news. In my last audio, I talked about this online immigration news. It isn't really too catchy, okay, but it is considerate. Now you see this other one, Canada free travel tips. This one may likely work better because it would show them that Canada free travel tip. Anybody would most likely want to follow ads from this page because it is something that will provide them free travel trips, unlike this online immigration news. Okay. Now for this Instagram account, you leave it blank. We don't need Instagram, but you can still run Instagram anyway. But I just think Facebook works better. You can choose to connect Instagram and run your Instagram ad. So it's single image. Selected single image. Now, this media is where things really get catchy. You need to make it as catchy as possible. People ask me, where do they get the images? So I'll show you where you can get images, most especially on Google. And you see that images that works better. You know that images plays a lot of role in this niche. You see this kind of image. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. You see this kind of image might not work well. This kind of image might not work well. And I'm using these images might not work well because it's an image that reflects an African. Even this image might not work well. But let me be opening the image so that you'll be seeing it. It might be too small from your end. You see the image here might not work well. This image, 0, might not work, but I'm using the image. It's something I've learned over time that all this doesn't really cost click. It doesn't.
But you said we could resize it.
It is not about size I'm talking about. It's about conversion.
Okay.
It's about conversion. That is, when somebody sees this image, will most likely click to view the website. So I'm talking about conversion this time around. All these images.
Yeah, that was when you mentioned we should try to use black students more than white.
Yeah. So this image now, Facebook already said the sizes. So you make sure you use 1024 by 60 and above. Those are images. But if the image
By 60 or 600.
by 600, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
If the images doesn't fit, you can just resize the image to fit the size you want. But it shouldn't show that the image is blur. A blur image would not work too. This kind of image so would work well because it just portrays the fact that, yes, this is what it's all about. Canada flag there. Another image that may work well or perfectly is this image. It brings, especially for scholarship, if you run it for a scholarship category, it resonates with them, let them know, get the feeling like, okay, they have got the scholarship or something. This image to work well. There are lots of images. Facebook lets you have unlimited number of ads under an ad. That is unlimited number of ads under an ad set. You can have for jobs. You can, with one URL, you can have unlimited number, and all will be trying to struggle to get the 2,000 naira you are spending a day. So you on your own will not know which is giving you so much click. You turn off the rest, duplicate the ones that are giving you much more clicks, keep adding more just for you to be testing which is working best. So I think now that you're starting out, you have to spend much time on adverts, on your ad account, at least once in a day. You come and check to know what is working best for you. So I think we have covered it all for the image aspect. I'll just use this Toronto image now. So you just come and click next, click done. So we have gotten an ad now for this update me. Now you now come here now. This ad now. This ad will most likely work for, okay, it should work for jobs. This image ad will most likely work for jobs. I'll just come here now, come to the website URL page, paste this. Some people will want to use shortened link like Bitly. It is still okay, but don't use shortened link from Twitter. It is instant ban of your ad account. So I think I just prefer using direct link to my website. Yeah, just use direct link to my website. That's what I do for my ads. So the primary test, you can just do something like primary test. Okay, you can do something like this for primary test. Looking at securing a job in Canada. Apply for related jobs today. We do not charge for our job listing access. Right now, looking at securing a job in Canada. Apply for unlimited jobs today. Limited jobs today. We do not charge for our job listing. Apply now. So that's what that now you can see this update me category. Are you there? Update me category title doesn't really match well. So I'll just come here and change the headline so that it works well. 2021 to 2022 jobs in Canada. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So I've changed
I'm here.
the headline so that it works. It works well. Even your meta description is wrong from your website. You can see read more J jobs. I don't know why. Your meta tag is what showing that. I think we can change it here. I don't know how to get started. Let me see. Okay, I've changed it here too. So that's what that. Then you must change your action to apply now. You must change your action button. This is what is even affecting one of my ads. I've been reluctant to really change my ads. Now, what I advise people to do is that after we finish creating this ad, we will duplicate the ad. So while duplicating your ad, you would work to change this in various of your ads about this job. It's not as if you just create one ad and relax. No, that's not it. You create like for jobs alone, you create like up to 5 different ads, 5 different image, 5 different short caption. You create again a 5 different one for scholarship. You create again for 5 different ones for visa. Okay, this is just starting. Facebook will take time to approve each of the ads. The more you create, the more time it will take. They can approve the first one. When they approve the first one, you now start duplicating and recreating until they approve all of them. Then you give them time for Facebook AI to learn it. It takes usually 3 to 7 days. When they are done learning it and knowing that, okay, this is what the ad is all about, you now differentiate which is performing better. You just come to the ad. You can open it, come here, quick duplicate, publish, or from within the ad list you published. So I think that's for that. We don't really need a website events here. That is pixel tracking. We don't need it. Ordinarily, I should have clicked publish. So it's in draft now. I would come here. See, it's in draft now. So now we have one ad set up. I would have clicked publish for it to start running. Next thing you now do is that now you have created for jobs 1. You come here, you click duplicate to original campaign, number of copy 1. It should have been more than 1, but due to the sake of this tutorial now, I want to teach you guys how to duplicate. So I'll create 1. So click duplicate. Now it has turned to jobs copy 1. So we'll turn it to job copy 2. Don't forget, it should still be on your Facebook page, same Facebook page that you created. So all you just have to do in this ad, since you have duplicated it, is just to scroll down to this image aspect. So this creative aspect, you edit it, you change the media, you come here, you choose another image. That's changed the image. Facebook will still review it. Even if Facebook has accepted the first one, they'll still review it. You come here. I don't think you should play around with this, but you can still play around with it. Nobody knows it all. Just know what works best. I can come here and say, okay, let's not call their location. I think it should be against Facebook terms. It's like running adverts to Benin City and calling Benin. Well, we could do that anyway. Well, I've not tried it. I can say Africans. Now apply.
Drink your water. Drink your water.
No, I have.
So I'm coming back for the food. I'm going to do
Sorry, how much?
50,000.
Not charge. Told you, mute your audio when there's noise in your background. We do not charge for. We do not charge for. We do not charge for applications. You can just play around with it. Okay, applicants can now apply for Canada jobs. We do not charge for application. So anything that works best, we have now changed just caption and this. You might not even need to change caption if Facebook have accepted one of the caption, because Facebook will take more time approving an ads where caption change and image change, because they'll review both of them. But if you didn't change caption, you change just image, they'll be reviewing just the image this time around. So play around. When you play around, look at yourself like you're the best. Look at what you want to achieve. Be straightforward. Look at the amount you paid, yeah, for the one-on-one course. Then look at how, imagine yourself making times 10 of it, and then you go for it. So I've done for jobs 1, jobs 2. Don't be reluctant or relent. Go for 1, jobs 2. You do for job 3, jobs 4, jobs 5, different ad image. But this image I'm using here doesn't work for job. Or this image work for travel, because if you are talking about jobs, okay, if you are talking about jobs, you should show at least people working in a farm, or you should show things related to jobs, or you should show cities. That's what I think work for jobs more. So having thought about creating Facebook ads, I think I'll go over to one of my ads so we all could see the ad. Okay. So I'll go and edit this ad. As you can see, under my ad set, there are many ads under it. I'm using this image. You can see my caption. Want to get scholarship in Canada. This image is specifically for scholarship, so it resonates with them. This is one of my most performing image. Let me just tell you the tactics. See, I've duplicated it like 3 times without changing anything. See, I've duplicated it like 3 times without changing anything. Scholarship updates in Canada. You see, apply now. That's everything I just need. Then visa, duplicated visa like 2 times. I've even duplicated this scholarship like 4 times, not even 3. So this visa, this image should have worked for visa, but for some certain reasons, it didn't perform as much as it should perform. Now this study didn't perform at all. You can see I have not duplicated it at all. It didn't work. These are what I need to work on. Latest articles, how to study in Canada, wrong. But let me see what I did here. Scholarship update in Canada. I think I should do something like study update, or update on how to study in Canada. I think that should work best. This image didn't work for many reasons. I think because the person is a white person, this background not catchy, it doesn't resonate with them. Hadn't been showed image of people studying together, Black people studying with white people. Should have worked best. So let me go for jobs. These jobs didn't work at all. It didn't really work at all. This image looked like you want to promote a money-making scheme. So for Africans, it didn't work at all. So I think you should be, I'll go over to my ads now. I'll go over to the metrics of the ads for you to see properly what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, showing this from here. So I'll select this, my ad. I'll come to ads. These two might show because they're in draft. Now, if you see this scholarship, see the scholarship 3 that I said it was working fine. See the scholarship now. You can see 1,400 clicks, 800 clicks yesterday, 1,014 clicks. It is just the ad that is giving me all the traffic and the money I'm making. Scholarship click, 1,000 clicks. Now look at the rest. You see the rest, 53 clicks, 93 clicks, 31 clicks, 135 clicks. Can you now see what I'm talking about? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. You can now see what I'm talking about. That is to say, ordinarily, to save my money, I should have turned off the rest ads or optimized the rest ads image so that it would perform better. Because like this, I'm losing money. If I want to make much more money, all I need to do is to keep duplicating these ads that are working perfectly, duplicating them, like making them up to 20. So Facebook would reduce these ones drastically, or I change these ones to compete because Facebook is spending much time showing people this ad than they will show this ad. You can see from the impression, the reach rather, reach and impression, 159,000 for something thousand in their thousands. Now look at money I'm spending per click. This is where you know that Facebook is really struggling to show people my ad. For this one that is not even working, Facebook I'm spending 4 naira per click. For these ones that are working perfectly, you can see I'm spending 2.7 naira, at most 3 naira per click. Are you there?
Yes.
You can now see clearly why your ad copy matters. If your ad, Facebook isn't spending time to show people your ads, you spend less money showing people your ads. As when I started, I told you about my cost per click. I was spending just 3,000 naira and I was making over 1,000 clicks. Now you can see this in just yesterday. I'm getting how many clicks? 4,000 clicks with 15K, which is too poor. It's not as if I'm selling an outright product. If I was selling an outright product, it would have been better. But I'm not selling a product. I'm just showing people views. So I'm indirectly spending so much money trying to keep my advert running, which is bad.
It's 11 o'clock.
Okay. So this is for Facebook advertisement. So I want you guys to ask your questions. Okay, but before you ask your questions, before you prepare to ask me questions, let me show you again from a different website ads this time around. Now you can see that previous ad is working perfectly. Now see these ones. The clicks are not even up to 1,000. Each click is not even up to 1,000. It is this Toronto now that is now working well. And I told you that may likely work well. This Toronto image that is now working well. You see this one still work well too. This one didn't even work well at all because I think it's just white people all through. That's why I didn't work well at all. I have a lot of work to do because I'm losing money indirectly. I need to turn off most of these ads or optimize them, change their adverts. You see, Facebook is not. Now, if I go and check the amount I'm spending per click, you can see this one that is just giving me 69 clicks a day. I'm spending up to 5 naira per click. That is to say, all my ads here are not even working perfectly. If I now go and take that image that I told you that is one of my best performing images and use it within this ad, this website ad, you see that it will not outperform the rest and I'll be making so much money. You see, 15,000 naira to make these clicks is too poor. So I'm telling you guys that are just starting, you don't have any stored traffic. The reason for stored traffic is so important. If Facebook banned my adverts today now, stop my adverts for some certain reasons, all I just need to do is pump in traffic more from what I've stored. I can even continue to run these websites entirely from my store traffic. But the thing is, with Google AdSense, if a particular set of people clicking your ads, it looks like no new people are just coming in. So when new people comes in, you store new traffic, old people, some leave, some stay, some click, some. So it looks natural. That is just it. So I think after this one, we'll go on another Zoom call so that I'll talk about this. So I can save this one separately. We'll talk about Amazon SES. So before then, I know you must have some questions to ask or places that aren't clear. Though this video replay will be available, but I'll take questions now.
Yeah, no question from my own end.
Okay. Okay. Tools. Any questions? Kazim, any questions? Let me have you to unmute. Any questions, Kazim? Okay.
No questions.
Okay, okay. So this about, I know you must have been able to set up your own ads. You have set up your ads, right?
Yes.
The most important thing I advise people is to please make sure your website is ready before you start running adverts. Else you'll be wasting money. You see what I've just explained. It is important that if 300 people land on the website, you store at most 10%. Let's say 30 is stored. Maybe follow you on Twitter or join your WhatsApp group or join your Telegram. Okay. Now, those that are joining WhatsApp group, the day that you post again on WhatsApp and they land on the website, they might join Telegram. Those on Telegram might join WhatsApp. So you grow your social accounts well. Make sure you watch first video. I'm always available for questions. I think I've been able to answer everybody's questions that are sending me via DM and in the group. So this is about the Facebook adverts. It is simple. It is the most simplified way you can run these adverts. Okay. So we'll end this video now, and we'll go on another meeting. If you have just a few minutes for me, we'll go on another meeting about this Amazon SES, okay?